Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Hotep. So this is an update of Atrevete, which is a multi-service Latino Muslim holistic community center. This is a startup domestic non-for-profit organization. In theory, this is what the organization is about and will be in practice, inshallah. The services that will be provided is prisoner reentry for those who are formerly incarcerated, transitional housing for those who are formerly incarcerated, family and services for those who are still incarcerated and those who are formerly incarcerated, and cognitive behavior therapy, which consists of anger management, substance abuse awareness, conflict resolution, and Antirrevete is also dedicated towards gang intervention and prevention. At the location, when we do purchase the location, there will be a kitchen in there. This kitchen will be in halal kitchen, will be in a halal pantry for the clients. The reason being, because we all know how it is. If you don't have food, you can't concentrate. If you haven't ate, you can't concentrate. So therefore, the same concept that's used for schools is the same concept that's used for adults. Therefore, lunch will be served, and depending on funding, dinner will be served as well, inshallah, within the compounds. The facility is rooted in Islam. Atrevete, it is not a masjid. Atrevete at this moment is not affiliated with no organizations. It is a domestic not-for-profit organization that is rooted in Islam, meaning this organization will be observing 5 daily prayers. This does not mean that people who we serve have to be Muslim. This does not mean that, inshallah, in the future, people who work with us have to be Muslim. It just means that we will be observing 5 daily prayers. We will be observing morals that's rooted in Islam, things of that nature. However, the crux of it all is that we're still serving the people. We, I mean, Atrevete, Latino Muslim Holistic Community Center. The fundraiser is doing good. It is having a slow start. So let me give you the reason why there's a need for transitional housing. This cause will be here before, during, and after Ramadan because it's a dire need, especially now dealing with COVID-19. When individuals are released from prison, they cannot get no assistance for no government programs other than food stamps for the first 90 days. Meaning they could be homeless in theory, but yet not receive no help because they have not been chronic homeless. They've been incarcerated. A majority of transitional housing that we do have in existence, you still cannot be labeled as being homeless. How do I know? 1 is experience. 2 is research. 3, the need is that when individuals are released from prison, or if an individual was released from prison and are still seeking help, therefore they have a place where they can get help. Yes, there are other organizations in the city who are championing this cause for the rights of formerly incarcerated individuals. And these organizations are the powerhouses, such as Fortune Society, which is based in Queens, such as Exodus Transitional Services, which is based in East Harlem. However, with the amount of people that come out of prison every year, which is approximately 26,000 from state prison and Rikers Island combined, just 2 organizations, or maybe 4, or maybe 5, or maybe even 10 organizations cannot assist everyone. However, we go work collectively to address the need within our community. In addition to that, in prison, 1 out of 5 inmates is a Muslim. Muslims are very overpopulated. There's been debates, there have been challenges, protests to bring programs into the facility, correct, into the Department of Corrections. So therefore, individuals could be equipped with skills to reintegrate to society. Alhamdulillah. However, what happens when this person do not have an address to go home to? they cannot be released. That open date is pushed back. That conditional release date is pushed back until they find an address. And majority of the people who are incarcerated for long durations of time do not want to go into the Department of Homeless Services because the Department of Homeless Services need absolute reform and also a replica of an institution. Now, I will close out with this poem. This poem is called American Dream. Once again, it's poetry for donations. You can get updated information on a Facebook page, which is called Atrévete Latino Muslim Holistic Community Center. They constantly have updates of information pertaining to the cause that is dedicated to us. You could also go on LinkedIn. It has a page which is Atrévete Latino Muslim Holistic Community Center. And we also have a website. The website is www.atrevetotochange.com. That is www.atrevetotochange.com. Atrevetotochange.com. Atrevete means I dare you. I dare you to make that leap. I dare you to break that mental bondage. I dare you to break that mental chain. I dare you to make that mental hard to make that change in your life. Now this is the poem. It's called American Dream. America is where people dream to be, risking their lives to arrive on the land of opportunity. The American dream is an illusion for those who are in prison. This dream is an imagination because it's all that one has. It's a nightmare we're constantly facing. The land of the free yet has the most prisons throughout the world. Many ways linked to chattel slavery. The dream is for those who can dream, while many is confined to live in nightmares and many daily screams. Frustration is the rule of the day, as the Statue of Liberty done lost the light when surgery was made. Yet people chose to chase the dream of freedom, justice, and equality. Closed, but yet so far, this will be achieved for a dream that's destined to be. Brainwash is what the plan was for regarding the oppressor's dream. Dreaming to resurrect plantations in the name of prison, breaking up families and degrading our women, as she is called a bitch that carry the seeds of our future, as the man is living backwards in the name of a dog, is tricked to kill off the future. Mentally twisted, sexually potent, that rumors of a stud is led to be a deadbeat daddy, due to the residue of mental slavery. American Dream. There is a sick dream. Talks about pimping, playing the slave game, selling all that essential, lost in a dream because the sense of shame. Police brutality is on the rise with no disguise. Racial and religious profiling legitimized lynching in the 21st century. A dream to escape battles of classes regarding who pay taxes. Budget cuts is the norm, while money is invested for the rise of prison populations. Misguided soldiers recruited from the poor, no matter what color, as long as you fight for this impressive war. Homeland security manipulated by dictators to seize our liberty in a land that claims the ways of democracy. Martin Luther King's dream almost became shattered with congressional acts, deriving from voting rights to civil rights acts. That's a fact, becoming a hell of an act. The dream, what a dream, whose dream, fantasy or nightmares, is the realm that surrounds the dreams. The American dream that constantly sends to those who don't know and live by the lies one is told, to change the ideology with distorted democracy due to capitalism, a high state of neocolonialism, which is the first state of fascism. Can you have the vision to penetrate the matrix and see through the prism without dreaming or sleeping? Wake up, become awakened. It's the oppressor's dream that's becoming a reality in the 21st century. The call is to unity that may change the everyday existence of reality, even in the time of COVID-19. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.